Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Hira and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Advancing Your Potential and the Founding Director of Career Excel, an online women leadership program. I'm also the Founding Director of International Women Empowerment Events, and I'm popularly now known as the author of the book called Her Way to the Top. For my book, I conducted a survey and I interviewed 300 women across the globe and I asked them this one single question. What are the top challenges holding you back? And what was astounding was that the challenges that were holding women back globally were more or less the same. So, whether they were from Asia, US, Europe, UK, or Middle East, women across the globe were literally facing the same internal challenges. Now, let's have a look at what were the challenges that were identified. So, there were a total of 10 challenges identified, in which there were 3 external challenges that included sexual harassment, misogynist work environment, and lack of infrastructure and support. And then there were 7 internal challenges identified. And those 7 internal challenges included fear of missing out, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, time poverty, inability to self-promote, vulnerability, and managing stress. The first fear, which of course topped the charts, was the fear of missing out. The National Parenting Association survey reveals that although 86% of women graduating from college reported wanting to have children, close to half of them were still childless by age 40. Maternity leave and pay conditions are much less flexible in the UK than in other European countries, and even today, women are scrutinized if they choose not to have children. They are often face criticism, and as the biological clock ticks, it adds more stress to them. So, what exactly do we do? How do we overcome this fear of missing out across the various roles we play as a mom, as a daughter, as a wife, as a working professional? Because as a woman, it just is a lot to have it all, isn't it? Now, my top strategies in the book, I have offered several strategies, but in this session, I'm going to offer the topmost strategy, which I think is going to be important for you, and that is to remember that it is okay not to have everything at the same time. And I think because there is so much pressure on us that, oh, lean in and work hard and look after your family as well, but do very well professionally too. So there's this constant pressure that we have to do very well in all walks of life. But you have to understand that there will be some phases in your life where you'll have to give up on one thing or the other. You cannot simultaneously do everything at the same time, and that's okay. Nobody can have it all, not even men. And once we let go of that notion, I think things become easier, because when we're at work, it is difficult to focus on children. I mean, of course, if you have the children at home and you have care and help to take care of them, then just focus on your work, and it's all right. They're doing well. Trust me, research has proven that children are better off at home, in nurseries and playgroups. And Harvard Business Review has quoted this research, which says that children of working women are much more confident. So there you go. You have research to support you. And then if you do have that feeling of missing out, install home cameras. But I think whatever you do at the end of the day, do realize that the choice that you're making, whether it is to stay at home and start your own business, or whether it is to go to work and pursue your career, which I very much encourage you to do. I mean, it's your choice to choose either one of them. It's according to your own circumstances. But whatever you choose, do not let that decision be something which is forced on you. Try and use more empowering language when you're thinking about the decision. Say that I choose to do it. I want to do it. Because whenever we start using things like I should do it, I have to do it, that has an element of dissatisfaction attached to it. And then you end up feeling very dissatisfied, and ungrateful, and feeling really bad about the choices you make. But when you empower yourself and you tell yourself that, I have taken this choice, I've made this choice deliberately, and it's a good decision, it's a very good decision. Focus on the benefits of choosing one thing over the other. And when you focus on the benefits, and when you feed your mind to only focus on the positive parts, that's when I think it is really going to help you move forward, and the fear of missing out and the fear of losing out on everything is going to be much less.